Please help me understand why I just saw a possum crossing the road. A possum, friends. Oh my God. It's like 30, it's freezing, 33 degrees. And this possum was just trotting along across the street. At first I thought it was a puppy because I didn't see the tail. And I said, little ass dog crossing the street, what the fuck? So then I as I'm passing it, then I see that it is one of those sickening looking creatures. And I know they're not, like, I know about possums, right? But they still look like they will rip your intestines out from your belly button. You know, they're creepy looking. They're harmless, but they're creepy looking. And so, yeah.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto the I-195 West ramp to Providence, Rhode Island.
Anyway, just saw one of those crossing the street. I'm on my way to see to help a client, and
turn right onto the I-195 West ramp.
Okay, girl. I figured I would take this time to maybe talk to y'all about the fact that I'm moving.
In 600 feet, use the left two lanes to turn slightly left onto the I-195 West ramp to Providence, Rhode Island.
Fully. Like, I was really
use the left two lanes to turn slightly left onto the I-195 West ramp, then merge onto I-195 West.
Being able to move with just me and Nala. Yeah. Our financial circumstances do not allow for that right now, and this is one of those things that people talk about when they talk about, like, the benefits of being married or like a 2-income household and things like that, and how having money or not having enough money is the reason that they are still together. Are things as, like, horribly tense between...
Continue on I-195 West for 16 miles.
They're not. But like, I still want to be with him. Like, I still would much rather be moving on with my life. And it is because of the way he is. You know, like, I just gave you guys like a little snippet of what I'm talking about in the first part of my latest vlog, where I was saying that, you know, the weaponized incompetence that he uses, it irritates the shit out of me. Like, I don't have the patience for that stuff anymore. Wow, this video is like shaking like a motherfucker. I don't have the patience for that anymore. And I used to give him a lot of grace because he was new to the country and he has his own sort of cultural expectations of women and stuff like that. I used to give him a lot of grace. But, like, we're rolling up on a decade, my G. Like, next year will be 10 years if we actually get there. And I think I had mentioned earlier that it had been longer, and I thought, because it just felt that way, not because I was actually looking at the calendar and seeing how long it had been. But you know, if we make it to next year's anniversary, it'll be 10 years. And so I have witnessed two things in my life, right? I've witnessed my family members who have decided not to marry their partners, but they shack up and they, you know, are common law, and they deal with a lot of ups and downs, but they don't deal with the benefit of marriage on top of it, baby. They just deal with it. And then there's also those who do get married, and at least they have that, you know, at least you have that, you know, protection in some way of being married to the person that is giving you a hard time. And I looked at both and I said I didn't want either one. I didn't want either one of them. And for the longest time, I didn't do it. And I thought, when I got older and I, you know, was starting to get established, because I think I met him right after I graduated with my BFA. And so I felt like, okay, well, we can just like build a little family together. You know, this man, he seems like he knows what he wants and all of that. And at first, that was the plan. Like that's what we were working towards. And then it just became not that. And some of that was life. And some of it was our expectations were very different. And I guess I could say to myself, hey, you know, you should have taken your time and really, you know, figured out what he wanted. But niggas lie too. They lie. They say whatever they think you want them to say. That also happens. So either way it went, it could have ended up the same way. So I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it, but I am going to say that there are things that I feel good about in my relationship, and that I can count on him financially. I can count on him to handle what he's supposed to handle. I know that he loves his child, and that she is always going to have what she needs. Great. Those are good things. Those are things I do not take for granted. I acknowledge that they're there. But the other shit, the shit that has to do with like my well-being, somebody in my corner that is a true partner and cares about me, I don't have that in him. I have somebody who I feel places all of the emotional, mental, and a lot of times physical labor of the household on me. And right now, I don't think it's a secret that the reason that I allowed Bella to have puppies is because it would help us move out. You know, paying for the money from the dogs will help us with the money that we need to move out. First, last security, right? Especially since I wasn't working at the time, you know, leading up to the end of the year where I finally got work. So where we are right now, that's working out just fine. What is not working out just fine is the fact that the landlord decided on a whim that he wanted everyone who didn't look like him in these apartments out by March, because he wants to convert the apartments into something else. No longer like family residences. He wants them to be like boarding rooms. And so it's his building, it's his prerogative, but the fact that it's happening the way it's happening and as fast as it's happening has completely thrown off my plan to finish school and go this way. You know what I'm saying? And this. That was the plan for me. And now I have to at least live this way for one more year. And I really hope it's just one more year, because I don't want to make it to 10 years. I really don't. Yes, I'm happy that my daughter is going to have her own room, and you know, that I won't be cleaning up after as many people. I can just focus on my household, you know, my nuclear family, and we'll see if that changes the dynamic of my family, because he swears that if it's just the three of us, that it would be better, and it would be, you know, more like less stressful and all this stuff. And I don't believe him. I don't. I think that he, first of all, he knows me well enough to know that you're going to have to be extremely covert with whatever it is that you're trying to do, unless you want me to act the fuck up. So there's that. But I think that when I was in love with my husband, he probably could have gotten away with that. Which is sad, right? That I can't be my soft feminine self because a fool want to take advantage. I'm trying real hard not to say the N-word. I'm trying so hard to be a better person these days, but man, it fits. But yeah, because somebody wants to take advantage of you, that you have to have your guard up and you have to be a hard ass. I like being soft and feminine. I feel most comfortable in that space. But people tend to walk all over you. At least all over me. And so then I have to bring forth my more assertive side. And I have to put my foot down more often than I would like to. And I have to demand what I want for myself. Now that's outside influences making it difficult for me to be who I would like to be. I guess it's a choice either way, right? I could choose to wait around and be meek and wait for someone to save me. Or I can save myself. Those are choices. I choose to save myself because oftentimes being who I am in this body, right, does not warrant me the luxury of victimhood. I don't look like somebody who needs help or that can't help themselves. So I've conditioned myself to believe that so that I can get what I need / want. I don't think I have to be any more descriptive than that for those who get it. Like, you get what I'm saying. And I have a very strong feeling that I'm going to have to do that a lot this year. Not just for myself, but for my child. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm annoyed that I have to do that, but I'm ready to do it. So, that's what I'm going to do. And, taxes are starting to flow in, like tax forms are starting to flow in. So that's another thing that falls on me, is doing our taxes. And I'm definitely going to have to itemize everything because somebody got to pay for this gas, honey. Somebody got to pay for these miles, honey. Because I still need to fix the front of my car. Another thing that falls on me, and that is my fault. No one else's fault. That is all me. But anyway, we're starting this vlog off real right. We are starting this vlog off with a bang and a lot of introspection. And I'm glad I could take the moment to do that. And be able to just clearly hear my thoughts. I'm trying to explain to Nala more these days how that's important to me, to be able to hear myself think. And I feel like she's starting to understand where I'm coming from, and that I'm not just trying to like be a party pooper because I don't want to hear Defying Gravity for the 87th time. So I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. There is something I want to talk about, but I'm gonna wait because they see me rolling. Man, they are out here in Rhode Island. Like, these stadies is out here. They said the speed limit is 55, ho, and you better do it. period. So, let me get off of here. I'll see y'all later. Hey, what's up? I'm getting ready to go out. I know I don't look like I'm getting ready to go out, but I am. I'm gonna break out this little Bath and Body Works Platinum Body cream for my body because oh, this smells nice. I have not fully moisturized. You know, you get lazy sometimes and you're just like, I'll just moisturize the exposed skin. I know I ain't the only one. Don't play with me. I know I'm not. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to celebrate my friend Deja's birthday. And I mean, with like a girls' night out. We're going to see that movie with Keke Palmer and SZA. I mean, like, how fun. I haven't done something like this in a while, so I really am excited to get out with the girlies. Sala's gonna watch Nala for me. I mean, what am I saying? That's his child. Sala's staying home with her while I do this, and I have to leave in like 30 minutes. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put a little something on my face or not. You know, we're gonna be in the movie theater. It's just the girls, but I also just want to feel cute. Like, it's not necessarily for anybody. I just want to feel pretty. While I was in the shower, I did a little bit of a hair treatment with a Taraji P. Henson Lengthen and Strengthen, like a pre-treatment, and then the hydrating conditioner. And then I put Donna's Recipe leave-in conditioner and what was left of my Pattern Beauty mousse. And it was on its last layer. Now I'm just using this baby right here, which has been fantastic. I'm not even playing. Would you look at the middle of my forehead, y'all? Do you remember the other day? I'm not gonna say it's like it's not there at all, because I can see like where it was, but that is completely flat and smooth. It's just working itself out, you know? So that feels nice. I'm throwing on some of this Nera hyaluronic acid. Take it down the neck. We're at that big age, honey. We gotta really pay attention to everything. I was looking at my skin the other day, and by the other day, I mean yesterday, literally yesterday, and Miss Girl, she getting a little jowly. I don't like that. Now, is part of that because of me losing weight and gravity simultaneously doing what it does when you have had your skin stretched for a long time, and in my case, that would be with fat being all up in it, and now there's less fat and, you know, whatever. I think that's absolutely what's happening, but I'm getting jowly, like right there. It's starting to scoop a little bit right there. And I'm like, oh, hold up. I'm supposed to have at least 10 more years. Okay. Let's calm down. So, you know, I might have to visit somebody about this. I'm like, oh. You know, the devices and the skincare can only do so much. I'm going to do my level best to make it for as long as I can without intervention. But I have never been opposed to it. So I'm just letting y'all know right now. All right. Because, I mean, what it looked like for me to meet my weight loss goals and it be looking like what I've been through? Absolutely not. No, ma'am. Let me let this good skin soak in, because I'm using both my Merits right now. I'm going to let this soak in. I did put in on Influencer for the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. I've been wanting to try that. And I got shade 510 neutral. So, hoping I made the right decision. I feel like I did. I feel like that's going to work. I do want to bring some snacks with me to the movies. Because I don't want to spend $25 on that when I can put it in my gas tank. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to pop like an apple and a couple of waters in my bag. Now, I ain't going to spend $25, but I am going to get that pretzel. I love that pretzel from Showcase. It's just too good. I'm getting it. But I'm going to bring my own water and bring an apple. For what, you know, moderation, balance. Let me just throw on the Great Skin Priming Moisturizer because I do want a little, you know, I want to even out my skin. And since this is a priming moisturizer and it is evening, so I don't need sunscreen, I'm ready to put on my foundation from here. Feels great. Feels wonderful. So now that platinum, that's leading the direction I want to go with my fragrance. I think I'm going to throw on the Blanc from Sully Notes and just let that be it. Yeah? Or do I want to throw on a little something else with it? Huh? I don't know. Ooh, Springtime in the Park would smell really good with this. That Maison Margiela. That might smell pretty good. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to finish this right here. This Marc Jacobs Perfect. We're going to finish this. I'm just going to finish the girl off because I'm the type, I don't like to leave it in there, you know? Finish it off. Drop left. There we go. That was lovely. Marc Jacobs Perfect. I am fully intending to purchase the full size because that was very nice. And I'm definitely getting this Donna's recipe again, honey. This smells so good. That sweet potato pie, baby, amazing. I gotta put this in my purse. And I hope Nala finished her homework this morning. I did leave it out right in her face. Let's hope, let's hope. 20 minutes left, and I think we're ready for the makeups. Since I'm just going to be, I feel like treating myself that way. I could treat myself even better by cleaning my goddamn brushes. That would be, you know, so much better. But I'll tell her. So I'm just gonna clean it as I use it. Dilute that because I don't want to use a ton of product. I know it's because my dog got into the playpen that she is barking. She got in the playpen because she ate her dog's food. Now, I thought I picked it up, but I can't be sure because I don't remember. I'm really at that point right now, you guys. I am constantly over there looking after them puppies, changing pee pads, and making sure that they stay as clean as possible. So I can't even tell you for sure if I picked up that dog food or not. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Holy Grail. This is a Holy Grail foundation. Because, excuse me? Excuse me? That is flawless. Like a gosh darn, like I'm just putting a filter on. Please. And then the skin prep, though. The skin prep really ate down right now. Insanely pretty, too. Like, just ridiculous. Bella, get yourself out, girl. You got in there, get yourself out. I can't. That is so pretty. Baby. I'm acting like I'm new to this. I ain't. just for some balance. I don't need it everywhere, child. This color, DN3. I got about 50-11 of these concealer brushes, but this girly from Repper, she is the truth. I'm a little gagged. I'm a little bit gagged by that. Like, the way that just blended right in. Because I haven't used this in a while. A long while. And that took, like, no effort. Oh, man. This is the kind of time I'm on, honey. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's her. She in there. Ate up her baby's food. I'm sorry. I'm calling DPS. That's not how I raised her. That must be Nola coming home with Solomon. It's just so pretty. Why did they mess with this? Help me out, Givenchy, because who was in the room? Who was in the room? And they said, you know what this needs? Reflective light. You know what this needs? Illumination. You know what we need to do? Mess with a good thing. Who did that? Who said that? They need to be brought into the room, honey. They need to get on their paperwork, their parachute. They all go in the parachute. Send them on their way. It's time for some new blood. Come in there and really give the girls what they need, which is to bring back that old formula. Straight up. Girl, stop. You put yourself in there. You did it. Shush. You mad? Oh, well. And I'm not letting you out because it was your greedy spirit that put you in there. Eating up your baby's food. Like you don't have food. I always feed her when I feed them. And she still will wait until I'm busy and then go sneak up on the couch and jump into the playpen to eat their food. I even gave her a treat. So she had her dog food plus she had 2 treats. What about them? What about them? You're a mother. You're a mother. Let's just keep the Givenchy train going, shall we? God, this is so pretty. I ain't even sprayed yet, y'all. Because I haven't put any on yet. I'm going to target it. This is not the right brush. It's just in my face. And what about it? I really could just use the same 10 things. Like, what is this influencer business? It ain't making me no money no damn way. I should just use what I like and leave it there. Not enough people really care what I think for me to be just busting up my bank account. I know people used to care, but they don't care no more. And that's just facts. I know some of y'all do, but you also know what I'm saying. Enough people do not care what I think. They don't even see me. The algorithm doesn't even really show me like that. It just is what it is. I gotta remember to post Nala's invitation for her birthday party, lest I waste money on a birthday party. Like, I need some RSVPs. Okay. That'll do. Let's see what we got here. Like, this has a good amount of tint. These Jane Iredales are like really good. Like, look at that tint. That's so nice. Yeah, these have been the truth ever since I got these in the mail. Because that's cute, and I can reapply that with no problem. Done. I ain't gonna make too much of a, fuss about this, honey. That'll do. Listen, I'm from 2015 with it. I gotta put it on. Like, look at that. I packed on that damn blush, but it don't look clownish. It looks really cute. Word. God, that mother-loving Christian Louboutin. Baby! Yeah. And this is such quick work. Deepen the crease, add something sparkly, or keep it matte. It's like perfect. Skin look like skin. Period. Okay. Let me throw on my sweater. I love that sweater so much. It makes everything look posh. And then I'm gonna wear my good coat. And throw this in the purse too. We ready. See you all later. I'm back home. And the movie was good. We went to see One of Them Days with SZA and Keke Palmer. And it was giving very much Insecure meets Friday. Because it's, an Issa Rae production. It's written by somebody that was on the set of Rap Shit. I forgot her name. Starts with an S. I'll put it down here if I remember to. But yeah, it was cute. It was cute. It was very funny, star-studded, hood celeb shit, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. We were deep. Deja's got friends. Shout out to her for maintaining her friendships. Some of the girlies were saying that they knew each other since middle school. I was like, I love that for y'all. I really sincerely do. And everybody was beautiful, lovely, awesome. I had a great time. I kept saying to myself, I need to hurry up and get home because I promised that I'd be home before midnight. So I did, and I'm here. Yeah. I love that it was like most of the people who came to the movies came to see that movie. I love that. Showed up and showed out. Okay, 92%. No, I'm sorry, 98%. Holler at me. No, is it 92? What did we do, y'all? What did we do? 92? Whatever, girl. Shout out to us. It was a good time. I'm gonna get this makeup off, even though like I'm sparkling and I love it very much. I'm gonna get this makeup off and go to sleep. I am very tired, and I have a client at 12 tomorrow, and then I'm picking up a laundry order because we're moving out here. We have to. Next week, I will be in abundance. Amen. Lord willing. Refund, brand collab, laundry payment, and then Papa Pal payment. So hopefully, and then I got a couple people who are once again interested in Boston, and I'm gonna double back to the people who were saying they were interested in Chicago and see if they still would like to take her home. So once I have secured deposits for these two, I will be very happy, because I'd ideally like for all of them to have a home before they reach the age where they would be going home. These babies are stepping in this food. Who stepped in the food? All right, who stepped in the food? Let me see. I got a trail. I think it was you. Boston, you good for stepping in some food. And you fussing. I'm not picking you up right now, baby. Eat your food. Oh, yuck. I just changed these pads, y'all. No. Come on. Boston, come on. Come on, Puddins. Oh, Lord, here we go. Come on. Come on, come on. They really made a little mess over here. No. Get down. They want to... That's Tayo. Oh, no, it isn't. Come on, London. You got a similar bark to Tayo. London's got a... I mean, Tayo's got a little more of a growl to his bark. No, babies, you gotta eat your food. Because Mama jumped in there and ate it last time. Right, Bella? You jumped in there and ate their food last time? Yeah. So. But she stayed in there and they had milk, so I guess that's fine. Alright, let me tend to the babies. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So this time, because I'm gonna get all of my goodies out of this, honey. I got my banana peppers in here. I didn't have that much feta left over, so I just added it with the onions. It's underneath the onions. And then that's the tzatziki. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Tzatziki. Yeah. A full romaine heart and some bacon. I think it's like 6 pieces of bacon because I like a lot of bacon. Because that's my business. And I also brought my Caesar with me. I like the combo. So I'm going to assemble my salad. And we'll talk about last night, because it was very fun.
I like tomatoes.
Well, there are tomatoes in the refrigerator. You can have some.
This is yummy. This tomato is yummy.
Good. I'm glad you like tomatoes.
That means I'm healthy.
You're getting there.
Tell them. I'm getting really healthy. I'm starting to eat veggies. Because you know what I want to be. Yummy. You know what I want
Okay,
to
I'm
be.
going to start adding salad to your lunches then, and I hope you eat it.
Okay. With tomatoes and cucumbers.
Tomatoes and
only.
cucumbers. Yeah. Well, you got to eat lettuce, otherwise not a salad.
I know that. I love it. I love salad. I ate salad before.
I've got bacon in my salad.
Oh, cool. Which salad with
And some cheese, and some red onion, and some banana peppers, because I like a little bit of that pickle flavor in mine.
do?
Yeah, I like olives, and it took me a while to learn to like it, but I like it now.
Like it took me a while to learn how to like salad.
Yeah.
You hear them,
'Cause
guys?
I'm growing up.
That's the puppies. And Mom, Bella's right under you, waiting for you.
I know. She's waiting for me to drop something.
That's what she always does. She waits for you to drop something.
I had fun. Had myself a little cocktail at the bar.
I never knew she drunk.
I reminded myself why I don't buy drinks. It was $14.
More tomato.
Nala, go get you some tomatoes, please. I told you there's some in the refrigerator. Moms. I know you can relate. She doesn't even like the dressing and stuff on it. So like just go get the plain ones I told you are in the fridge.
Where is it?
Anyway, I looked cute yesterday, and I'll insert a picture.
Look what I found. Look what the lifeguard gave me. Right there. Ow, it was in the bowl.
Okay.
At least didn't even drain it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looked really cute, and I was happy to go out with some adult women and just just enjoy a movie without constant interruptions and stuff like that. That was really nice. I can't remember how long the movie was, because like when I walked in, it had just started. So I want to say 8 until about 10. So yeah, 2 hours.
Mom, I didn't go to sleep until 10 something. Almost 11 o'clock. Because my gummies didn't even kick in.
I would like to go to sleep. Having to wake up, take care of the pups, and then try to go back to sleep, and then she gets up, and then I gotta get up, and you know, I'm tired.
You should just run back in this room before I woke up. I didn't even know I was gonna wake up. I was gonna wake up tomorrow.
Good morning, y'all. Today is my mother's birthday lunch, and I have a jam-packed morning. I've been up since 6:30. All right, so I'm on my way to pick up my clients. I just finished picking up my laundry orders. I feel good. This morning I actually finished one of the orders like completely. And
Turn left onto Pleasant Street.
Can I get by? Let's see, this is gonna be a little teens tight, but I think I can do it. Okay. And now I'm on my way to pick her up. I know I'm gonna be late, y'all, but I will say this: her ride or whatever is like 30 minutes. It's
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
a full hour, so I think she'll be cool. The base is basing. I feel very good about my look today. I have on like one Papagrath eyeshadow on my lids, and I used the Danessa Myricks eye primer because it's a hooded eye girl's bestie. She needs to sell that everywhere, and everywhere she could get it into, like Ulta, a little more accessible. I mean, it's on Beautylish, but it needs to be other places. The fro is froing, like it's so prosperous. Donna's recipe is that girl. All I did was rehydrate my hair today with a little bit of her leave-in conditioner, the sweet potato pie scent. The other day, like I want to say 2 days ago, I used the Taraji P. Henson line, the lengthen and strengthen version, to pre-treat and condition my hair. I didn't wash my hair. I just scrubbed my scalp. I rinsed out excess product, but I didn't cleanse, right? And so I put that treatment on. I put on my ends mostly, and then I put the conditioner all throughout my hair, rinsed it out. And then I used the last of my pattern mousse, and I used some of the sweet potato pie leave-in conditioner. And that is why my hair looks like this. That is all. That is all. A prosperous crown. I love it. Today I only have powder under my eyes just to set my concealer. Everything else is just sitting as is. Christian Louboutin foundation. What did I use for concealer? Fenty. A little bit of color corrector around my mouth from Clay de Peau. And I'm also using Jane Iredale lip gloss. I love her lip glosses. They are perfection. Now, I don't know too much else about Jane. I got her eyeshadow sticks. From what I've used so far, Jane Iredale is all right with me. I'm wearing my suede outfit from Eloquii for my mom's lunch. I keep wanting to say dinner. So I've looked for some more apartments, and I'm really trying to bring it down, like the price point. Now that we've seen what we can get for like $1,750, I'm really trying to stay a little closer to $1,500. It's cool if we only have 2 bedrooms. If it has a dining area, that will be Nala's play area, because we're not gonna use it for dining. Yeah, $1,550, somewhere around there. Even less is better. Because we have to be able to make it and have money left over to save so that we don't have to stay there forever. So that's what we're doing. I also have resubmitted to get back into my master's program. and hopefully get on financial aid and have that also give me like a little bit of a boost while I'm doing this contract work. Because when you work in this kind of field, right, Instacart, Uber, and like all these other different contract jobs, your pay it fluctuates a lot, and that can make it very difficult to like pin down exactly how much you're going to make every month. So if I can have a savings based on my stipends, that would be ideal, especially with making rent until I can get my degree and get out into this workforce on some real stuff. I'm also looking to put together a budget after we've moved into our apartment so that I can help with furnishing the place, but also more importantly to work on my credit. My credit is trash, and it wasn't like that at the beginning of our marriage. Like when we first got together, I had a score in the 700s. That shit is tanked, baby. I mean, tanked. So trying to get out there, I wanted to try to fix it now so that, we can try to at least show that it's in the works. I don't know. But debt to income ratio is a big thing. So I don't want to have debts, even if my credit score hasn't caught up with it. I hope that makes sense. And my debts are small. They're like super small. So I feel like I can, now that I'm consistently working, that I can take care of it. Because, those things are kind of the first things to go to the back burner when you're struggling. But yeah, I'm just going to do what I need to do right now. Sit in silence. I am going to, cut out of here. And then I'll probably show you guys a little bit of my mom's birthday lunch. And then I'll see you later. I don't know what else I'll be doing today except folding clothes. Because there's nothing else for me to do except fold clothes and drop them off. Ciao. One more thing. When I went to pick up my last order last night, the order that I actually finished first, I forget how big Massachusetts is, especially since when you look on the map and it ain't but this big, There's a lot of rural. There's a lot of rural in this state. Man, this person live in the cut. Okay. My good sis, there's no lights. I mean, I was just a twisting and turning. What's that movie? I cannot remember the name of this movie, but there's this movie that I watched one time where the person, like the perspective was of like you sitting in the driver's seat looking out as the car is going, and it was tree lined, right? No lights, so you had on your high beams, and I think it was like a suspense thriller or a horror movie because they came upon like something in the road, something that stopped them from going forward. Baby, I felt like I was gonna meet that thing. I was like, it's so fucking dark. I hate it here. Like, I was so scared. I don't know, my heart was racing a little bit. I said, damn, I hope they really, I hope this is really a laundry pickup. And it was pouring rain. My life, I swear, it was pouring rain last night. I was like, this ain't it. They are so lucky that there was a $30 bonus on that bad boy. Otherwise, I would not have gone out. I was not planning to go out. I said, you know what? I got enough with these 2 orders. I'm not really trying to do that. That sucker got up to $30 on top of the $33. And I was like, that's a full tank of gas right there. Not even including the tip. Y'all better tip. I gauge, at this point, whether or not I'm going to go pick up a laundry order based on if you tip me or not. Because the old girl in Brockton, she ain't getting me no more. That lady did not tip me at all. I appreciate it. And I understand times are hard, but they're hard for me too. And gas prices are high, boogie butt. So, you know, shit, drop me a 5. It ain't gotta be nothing crazy. I appreciate those who tip double digits. I very much appreciate those who do, but it's not a requirement. $5 here, $8 there. Because I mean, if the order, I'm not picking up anything more than 3 bags, except for one person, because his bags are not big, and it would equal like 2. Yeah, like I'm only one person, and I only have one machine at my house. It costs to do like 2 laundry, like 2 loads. It costs about $10. So, and that's wash and dry, by the way. Somewhere, no, I'm sorry, $8. It costs about $8 to wash and dry 2 loads of laundry. So, I'm expecting to get that back in tips at least. Is that fair? I feel like that should be fair. And most times if I can go to my aunt's laundromat, I'd rather do that because she has bigger machines and I can get more done in less time. But if it's a small order, I'm just going to stay home just to save myself the trouble. And then with Papa Pal, with Papa Pal, I really just like, you know, getting out of the house and meeting people and talking to them, and, you know, they're all really nice. The people that I have dealt with so far have been really nice. Even the gentleman who wasn't all there, he was still very nice. And I knew he just needed to talk to somebody, so I just sat there and listened. It's fine, you know, I understand. I had a client who has an anxiety disorder, and we just worked together and took things slow with the organization for her, and I really enjoyed that. I always thought that psychology would have been a good field for me, which is why I even ventured into human factor psychology, because I thought it was something interesting and niche and whatever. Turns out it's more of an engineering degree. I don't know why they call it psychology. I mean, I get it. I get why they call it psychology. But if I'm looking for this, like a job in my field, it's a human factors engineer. It doesn't say psychologist. Every single place that I have looked for a job under my human factors degree, like what the trajectory of my potential salary and all that, it doesn't say psychologist. I just took that completely out of my keyword search, because it's considered engineering because you're dealing with like products and apps and things like that. Humans' interaction with technology is what my degree is about. Now, the psychology of that is included in, you know, the education around this field. But that's not how it's worded in the career market. So, I don't know what my degree is going to say. Is my degree going to say human factors psychology, or is it going to say human factors engineering? I don't know. But I have just taken to saying that, you know, I'm in graduate school for human factors engineering. It seems to take a lot of the questions out of what I'm doing, because people are like, human factor psychology, like what's that about? It's not like child psychology where you just get it based on what is said. And then when I used to try to explain it, it was really complicated to explain, but then I simplified it and said, you know, it's mostly like research and collaborative efforts with engineers to simplify human interaction with technology. Yeah. So statistics is looming, and I want to wait until we have moved in, okay? I'm not rushing this. I want to wait till we have moved in, And I have simplified my laundry pickups. Like, I've got regulars before I kick this thing off, because I can decide who I want to deal with in terms of Pop and Pal based on my schedule, right? I much rather do laundry on the weekends so I can bring Nala with me than to work with pals on the weekends, because I have my daughter and Solomon is not always going to be available. So during the week is better for me to work with pals. Why am I calling them pals, or am I the pal? I guess both. Yeah. Week is a much better week than last week for income. Last week was a bit of a struggle, but this week is looking up, honey. I'm talking 3 times what I made last week. And I'm very pleased with that. But that's where I even started to feel like, you know, things fluctuate too much up in here. Having the freedom to decide I don't want to work that day is also pretty lit. Full disclosure, friends, it's pretty lit. Like, if my back is pissed at me for the night before and I need to lay down for a bit, I just don't take anybody. Same thing with my mom. She was saying that that stuff was coming in for her too, but she wasn't feeling good, so she didn't do it. But last night I had Solomon help me get can't change this. Solomon helped me bring Nala's birthday gifts into the house, and I will be picking up some gifts for her myself, because I didn't really get her much, if anything really, for Christmas. My mama just, you know, I gave her a little money towards some of the gifts, and that's why my name was on them, but I didn't actively go buy them. And so I want to do that this time, since I have the means to do so. And I'm not going crazy, y'all. Like I told you in the previous vlog, need to work on gratitude and paring things down for her. I have 2 dolls, that is all, from the new Rainbow High collection. The other 2 Barbies, because they have been clearanced, they're on their way to being discontinued. The other 2 little Barbie Dream girlies, and a few of the new LOL BBs. And that's it, because, you know, my child has a lot. She really doesn't need that much. But my mother, man, she is a trip. Cracks me up. I think for my Nana, I know she said, you know, let her know if I need anything. I think I'm just going to ask her.
In half a mile, merge onto I-95 South.
For a Target gift card. Let Nala kind of do what she wants to do with that. And then I forgot to get her an SD card. I think that's the other thing I'm going to get her. An SD card for her Nintendo Switch, because she's wanting to play on that a little more now, and she wants to download games. So we need to get her other games off of there so that she can download it, or like get her more memory. I don't know how it works, friends.
Continue on I-95 South for 11 miles.
I'm at that age now where I don't know how it works. That newfangled stuff, you know? I'm kind of embracing it. I know how the Switch works. I've played it with her, but I don't really understand how much memory she actually has on there. If she can download Fortnite, or if there's just not enough memory on the what do you call it? The console already, as it is. Like, there's just not enough memory on there right now. Just like a computer, if you didn't have enough RAM. So I'm not totally inept, right? Like, I'm not totally technologically illiterate. I definitely know I know how to work around a computer and a smart device, but I'm not sure what's preventing her from downloading Fortnite. She's been really wanting to do that. I don't want her to do that, because I don't want her on anything where people can talk to her. I'll let you guys guess why. JBaes, my subscribers.
Oh.
It's Mom's birthday lunch. We're just getting everybody in here.
Hi, JBaes. This is the family right now.
Yeah, I'll pop in when
She's right there.
I'll pop in when and when everybody else gets here. Make us sitting. Where's it? Oh, it's on the back of the thing. Yeah, make us sitting. Let's look at this menu, shall we? This is called the Tour of Italy, and that has lasagna, fettuccine, and Parmesan chicken.
I like this one.
I think you will like that one. Chicken and shrimp carbonara. They got the lasagna frita. I think I had that before.
That's chicken.
You know, I love me a cocktail, honey. Love me a cocktail, and they're inexpensive.
I want a drink.
What's it going to
I want a
Which
drink.
one is sangria? Is that? Oh, that's like a pitcher of sangria. We'll have water.
Alright.
I know you like water. Really no.
You give her a kitchen.
Because she wants 5 pieces of bread. And I was like, why can't I eat like that?
Davidson's a big guy and he eats.
I'm gonna let this grow though. Yeah, I'm gonna turn everything else in one night. Yeah.
Maybe when you're older, Alan. Thank you.
Some cheese for you?
No.
Yes.
Oh, bring my
Yeah, no.
Getting her? I just want to get her real
Them fans was looking I was like, I don't know if it's more disappointing. I actually got it that way.
It was hard. You get more.
I got some chocolate syrup.
This was worth only eating 1 piece of my manicotti. Saving room for dessert.